Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. This is Bob.
Hey everyone, this is Miles with some really cool animation.
Really cool animation. Yeah, that's true.
I just was watching your animation. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it was all right. We did all right there.
Yeah, we did a good job.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit of different thing today because of what's going on here.
Oh, oops, I didn't really mean to use that picture. Oh, oh well, that's no one
now,
knows who that
now
is.
you can't change it now.
Yeah, well, he'll never listen to this, so no one
No,
needs to
that's
know who that is.
true. True,
Let's
true.
not even mention it. How's that?
Yeah, we won't even talk about this. You mentioned it, short round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to have short round on there either.
Oh, okay.
God
Well,
damn it.
tonight's been a trial by fire here, so
Mm-hmm.
we're having some technical issues, and so
We're
we're
here.
dealing with it. And yeah, we're gonna make it happen. That's all there is to it. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's
Yeah.
really the only thing we have going for us is making it happen.
That's us. We make it
Yeah,
happen.
make it happen. Well, somebody
So
makes it happen. Yeah.
we're glad you made it here and you're listening, and I hope you're relaxed and
Yeah.
ready to
Well,
laugh. So get ready.
I hope you're ready to laugh. Let's use
Yeah.
our imaginations.
Yes.
Um, so, it's been, I realized that the delivery was a day late last week, but anything you want to mention from
That
last week?
oh yeah, right. That you lost a bet and you did not welch, which I was surprised at. And you sent me a gift card
Yeah.
to Chick-fil-A, which I had never been to before.
Yeah, that's hard to believe, but I guess there's not. You live further north than I do, so
Yeah, they don't
yeah,
have much here. They
used to believe that used to be that Chick-fil-A's didn't come above the Mason-Dixon line,
yeah.
but now they're everywhere. So
It was good. I enjoyed it. It was very good.
yeah, and if people don't know what the Mason-Dixon line is, you can look it up on Google or something.
Yeah. Google it.
Google it, Google it, dummy.
Google it. Google it.
So yeah, no, and apparently it was so good that you ate it again.
No,
Oh,
no,
I thought you got a free sandwich, and so you went again.
no. This is not my story, but my wife's like, "Let's order it online,
Hmm.
and you can just go pick it up." I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
nice.
what
Yeah.
could go wrong, right?"
What could go wrong?
And so I have like 100 questions, and she's like, "Well, just show the kid tell them what you're up to." And I'm like, "Okay, well, all right." I talked to this kid who's in this like plastic box or something. It was very
Right.
like very
That's where they keep
video
all the employees, and the quick Chick-fil-A is in plastic boxes. Yeah.
like it's like a John Travolta movie. I'm like, oh wow, this is like really cool.
Boy in the plastic bubble. Yeah.
He's like, can I help you, sir? I'm like,
Can
yeah,
I
I'm
help
here.
you?
Oh, all right. And my wife said something like, well, they're gonna make it as soon as like you announce your presence there. They'll start
Right.
making it.
Yeah. It's like you go to the drive-thru before you go to the drive-thru. Yeah.
And so the drive-through was going like really quick. I'm like, wow, this is like geez, next thing I know, I'm like up in like this receiving area.
Ah. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you're here for Daisy Piles. I'm like, yes, that's right. It's my wife, Daisy Piles.
Daisy piles. Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay, all right. And she keeps bringing out bags of food, but it's for like the people behind me.
Right. Yeah.
And so like three or four cars go by, and I'm like, I'm like just looking at her with the sad eyes, like, where's mine
Where's my Chick-fil-A?
at? And she's like, oh, well, you wanted the spicy chicken, huh?
Oh yeah,
Which
that
I
darn
knew was my
spicy.
son's order because my son never gets what he orders because they're always out. Wherever he
Right.
goes, he's got like this black cloud following him. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, well, that's going to be at least 10 minutes.
We gotta make it spicy.
I'm like, well, I don't know. I missed that. She goes, I'll tell you what, if you make it a regular one, I'll just give you a free coupon. I'm like, all right.
Oh wow.
So I got the boy a free
And
coupon.
the
I go, here you
Mr.
go.
Deal Maker is like, done. Make it two.
I had to wait here an awfully long time.
I'm a fat guy and I'm sitting in drive-through.
I was going to go back to the home and play cribbage with all my friends. No, I can't.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's all right. So how did
It,
you like it? Did you well, I guess didn't get a spicy sandwich, but
oh, it was a 15-1, 15-2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I got a regular sandwich and it was good.
Really? Oh wow.
I, a few days after that, I had Canes, and I'm going to have to say right now that I'm glad I had the Chick-fil-A first. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Canes can be hit or miss.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it's like night and day. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I love the Chick-fil-A better than the Canes, I would say,
Like
yes.
Canes, I'm like, I could have probably went to Wendy's and got a similar,
Oh, really? Hmm.
yeah, sandwich.
Okay. Well, I just wanted
But
to get your reaction there. And also I
well,
wanted to make
thank
sure
you. Yeah,
everybody
thank you.
heard that
Thanks.
I did not,
Welch.
I paid up.
Could you use the word Welch?
I no, I don't like to use that word.
I do. Please, can you just say that,
Yeah,
like, hey, I
no.
did not Welch?
I believe it's racist.
What? That's
I
racist.
I have no idea why Welch is racist, but I believe it
Okay,
is.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's racist against Raquel Welch,
Oh, okay. All right.
or
Well,
sexist,
okay.
or misogynist. I don't know. One of those. It's
Okay.
one of
Well,
those
as long
ones.
as it makes sense to somebody. So anyway,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay.
Yes, you did feed. You helped feed my family, so thank you. That was
Yeah,
very
and
nice. Yeah.
apparently, yeah, I fed more than just you, so maybe I should have got a lesser gift card.
Hey, it's your fault, man.
It's my fault. Okay.
Oh well. Mhm.
Oh well, whatever.
That's all right. Yeah.
Well, I went out to lunch recently and had what I would call an interesting experience.
Okay. All right.
So my wife is like, "Come take me out to lunch." That's
Mm-hmm.
what she always. That's usually what happens. If I say I would really like to go to lunch, she's like, "No, we're not eating out."
That's a dumb idea.
Yeah, but then she'll send me a note and say, "Hey, come pick me up. We'll go to lunch."
Mm-hmm.
So we went to this the Subway for pizza, where they make the pizza in front of you, a little pizza. Have you ever seen this?
Oh no.
No, there's a bunch of different ones. This one's called what is it called?
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. No, there's one called Blaze, and then this one is called something. I can't remember the name of it now. Damn. But anyway, so you go there and you can get a salad or a pizza or both, and they're just little pizzas, right? And so then they make them like you would a Subway, like a Subway sandwich, but it's a pizza. They flatten out the dough and they put the sauce on and the whole
Is
works.
this like one of those easy bake oven things or something? Like they're
No,
really
no, they have
small and
they have a big oven. It's a nice oven. And so well, she's like, let's go get pizza. I'm like, sure. So we go there and it we've been there several times, but it's never the best experience. I mean, it tastes fine and everything, but it takes a while because whenever you're in line with people having to make choices, for some reason, there's a lot of people in the world that don't know what they want. I mean, they
It,
made the choice to go there. They made the choice to have a pizza, and then when they get to the line, it's as if they just discovered that they've been dropped out of a black hole onto that spot, and they have
is
to
the
make up their
sausage
mind.
really spicy?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Well, I don't know. I guess. Well, I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, can I try some? No,
Can you just put
you
some raw
can't.
sausage into
It's
my mouth?
yeah.
I
You get
guess.
trichinosis, lady. The so yeah, so it always takes a while. Well,
Yeah.
today, the day we went, no problem. There's nobody there, so it was fantastic.
President's Day.
No, we didn't go today. We went last week or something. But
Oh, you fooled me.
um, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. And then so I'm like, oh,
Okay.
this is great. So we walk up, but then now we have the well, I'm the manager. I shouldn't be making the pizza situation.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So then she's like, hold on a minute. I need to, do the schedule. I don't know what the hell she was doing. So she calls this other guy from the back up to make the pizza.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'll be there in just a minute. This is lunchtime. I'm like, who?
The
I'm
rush.
like, yeah. I'm like, what? It's like lunchtime. What do we don't have a plan here, folks? What's the?
Just just a minute. I gotta unclog the toilet. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be right up.
So then she flags this other guy who's a very nice gentleman, comes up
Yeah.
and he's, what do you want? And so we tell him and he starts making our pizza. And I'm standing there and I'm like, wait a minute. Something, there's something that's not quite what it seems.
Okay.
So he, goes through the process and he's, what kind of sauce do you want? What kind of toppings do you want? All that kind, just like, you go down the line and everything. Right. And he's making this pizza and I'm like staring at him making the pizza, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Because they wear gloves.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. Right. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wear gloves. And so, but one of his gloves looks peculiar.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Michael Jackson, like that glove,
Yeah,
or
exactly. Dun, dun.
da na 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 na
Sausage.
da da da.
Oh. Yeah,
Mm.
no, and then it dawns on me, he's only got one hand,
Ooh.
and the other hand, he's got a glove on, but there's no fingers.
Ah. Oh.
Now, the funny thing is we do this
Uh,
whole thing, me and my wife,
yeah.
and with me, it's you know, there's nothing. He did a fantastic job. It's not
Yeah.
him, right? It's me and my weird,
Yeah.
I have family members who are missing things that,
Yes. Right. Right.
and I seem to notice this. And remember, we were at college, and then I shook some girl's hand, and she was missing some fingers, and
Hmm.
there's a whole thing, right? So I was just like, oh, okay. But he was doing an amazing job of he was like putting them in the oven. He only had one hand, and he was doing it all with one hand.
Hmm.
It was impressive to say the least. Now,
Mm.
you would think, I mean, I'm talking about it right now, but you would think that I would have said something.
Give yourself a round of applause.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I said nothing. And we
Yeah.
went through lunch. We had our lunch. We ate lunch. I took my wife back to work. And then
Yeah.
I went back to work, which is from my house. But
Yeah.
so I went back to work. Not a word was uttered about our, pizza maker.
So wait, did he single-handedly make your pizza?
He did, as a matter of fact. Thank
Get
you.
it? He single. Okay.
Yes. So go all the way through the day. Nothing, said nothing, said nothing, said nothing.
Right.
And then tonight, my wife's like, "Are you going to talk to Miles?" I'm like, "Yeah, talking to Miles, doing the show." She's like, "Are you going to tell the story about that one armed pizza man?"
She noticed it, didn't she?
She did, but she didn't say anything.
Yeah, she was too classy. She's like, I'm not going to
Well,
say
but the thing
anything.
was, she brought it up. I never even talked about it. So,
I will not talk about it.
but he was doing a bang up job. Kudos to
Well, see,
this guy.
right. I mean, you hate to be a dick because, like, God, he did such a good job. You just can't.
But he was, but I mean, think of it. They have this like, have this big like wood burning oven thing where you got
Yeah.
to shove him way back in there. He's swinging that, you know, uh, giant
What?
spatula around or
Yeah,
whatever they
that big
call that
wooden
thing.
spatula or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that going. I mean, he's doing it all. This guy, I mean, he's good for him. It's
Like
fantastic. It just,
me and you would, screw this up immediately. And
oh
this dude's
yeah, I
like got it all.
immediately would be, there'd be like toppings everywhere, and you'd
What?
pull it
What
out
do
of the
you
thing,
want
it'd be
to?
all gooey. Yeah. So,
Oh,
but anyway, it's just, she was surprised that I did not say anything the whole time we were there. And
she was just
until,
waiting.
yeah, she was waiting. She was waiting for me to say something because I can't help it. I'm like a little
I,
kid. I have to point
I
out the
know you
obvious
can't help but
sometimes.
stare. I know.
I can't help it.
Hmm.
And it's nothing against the person. It's just, I have a bit of a fascination. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
My aunt, I grew up with my aunt, and she was missing three fingers. I've told you
Okay.
about this, right?
Her name was Houdini, I think.
Her name
Or,
was, no, her name wasn't.
or not
So she
Houdini, but
was
oh, who's that guy? Harold Lloyd.
Slidini. No, oh yeah, Harold Lloyd. He was missing some fingers.
Yeah, he blew off some hand, like a bomb went
Yeah,
off
it
and
blew off
blew
his
all his
with a
fingers
bomb
off.
went off in his hand. Yeah, a
Yeah, go
prop
ahead.
went off. Yeah.
Prop, yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, I grew up from a little kid, and my aunt only had her thumb and her pointer finger on her left hand. And so ever since then, I've been totally fascinated, with that whole situation.
It's anti-shocker.
Yeah. No, she didn't. She didn't have a pinky.
No, wouldn't that be funny? Never mind. Okay,
Yeah, no,
go
that
ahead.
wouldn't be funny. That'd be rude.
Anti-shocker.
So I used to ask her about that when I was a kid, and so I would always, I so badly wanted to ask this guy,
Hmm.
what happened, but I couldn't because it's not appropriate.
Yeah. No, like my grandpa was missing like half his pointer finger, but no one ever really told me how it happened.
Oh, they never told you?
No.
Oh, I used to talk to my aunt all the time. I'm like, what happened to your hand?
To this day, I still don't know what the hell happened to half his finger. It's just it was gone.
Huh. Well, maybe he didn't want to talk about it.
No, I don't know. No one ever questioned it. It was like, oh well.
Maybe he's like, don't pick your nose, kid.
I think that my dad made a joke about that once or something, but yeah, I don't
No,
know. It's just
my aunt got her fingers pressed off in a bit of machinery
ooh,
at a one of her jobs when she was younger.
ooh, shit,
Yeah. So I don't know how she caught those bottom three
yikes,
fingers, but
oh shit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, all my life she never had them, so I don't know how long ago before that. I think she was fairly young, but
My brother had to scoop up someone's fingers that got cut off in a glove. He had to bring the glove in with like the fingers in it.
oh my gosh.
God, like, ugh, forget it.
But when you're a little kid, stuff like that is very, interesting.
You want to know? I mean, you're like,
I want to
how
know,
it
and
happened?
I wanted to know this guy. I'm like, number one, you're doing a great job. First of all, let me say this.
Yeah.
Secondly, what happened to your hand?
Third, how are you so good?
Yeah, I'm such a terrible person. I keep thinking I'm such a
You're not
horrible
a
person.
terrible person. I would want to know. I'm like, can I just ask?
but very, nice guy and did a great
Yeah.
job and everything. But yeah, I
So
just could not help but
the
be
whole hand was
fixated.
gone.
Yeah, it was like at the wrist. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I was yeah, and so then he had like some kind of little beanie thing on his where his hand was because he had to have a glove.
Oh, I thought you say he was Jewish or something. Oh,
No, no,
oh,
it's just like a
oh,
little
oh.
like it wasn't even a full. It wasn't like it wasn't like he wrapped the fingers around his rest of his hand, rest
It
of
was a
his
condom.
arm. Yeah, it was like one of those things, except bigger that you'd use to do papers.
Did he have to do like the cashier too, or no?
Well, you pay by card and you just do it all yourself, so it didn't matter.
Oh, sorry,
I mean that wasn't as
sorry.
fascinating as him throwing pepperoni all over the place. I mean that was
Yeah,
yeah.
took him half as long though.
Mm.
Mm.
But anyway, that was this is the strange and humorous. So this was the strange part tonight.
Yeah, that is strange. I would want to know though. I like to know that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go. I have to like have a rapport. I have to go like every week or something just to get a rapport with the guy, and then finally I can go, hey,
Hey James, what's up with
hey.
your
That's right. We
hand?
gotta get on a first name basis. Hey
Hey
Bob, back
Bob,
for another one of those pizzas. Yeah, thanks, buddy. What's
I
your
got my
name?
hand cut off in the golf. You know
Yeah, I was just
the
hoping that it didn't
no,
happen at that restaurant. Is all.
no, the Gulf of Mexico. I was surfing and I hit something sharp, so I
Oh,
cut it off.
okay. Mm. Anyway, yeah, but yeah,
Mm.
my wife knew all about it, and it was just she waited and waited and waited, and then
Oh,
I
jeez.
thought I got away with it. What?
You're like, no, I'm going to be the adult this time. I'm not going to talk about the dude. I'm not going to.
Well, whatever he's happened to him, I'm sorry, but you're doing a great job. So
That's good. Well, everyone go down to
whatever it's
Michelob
called,
Pete's or whatever it's
yeah,
called. And,
Michelob Pete's. I'm
uh,
trying to
the Bra-
remember. I can't remember the
the
name of the
Brazilian two
place.
balls or something. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's going on with you?
So
I
for
witnessed a
last
miracle.
the uh, the last I don't know how 2 months, 3 months. I don't even know how long it is. You have been bombarding me with like places of interest to go to nonstop.
You're just noticing this?
Nonstop, like 3 times a day, this clown sends me stuff like,
I would definitely
"Hey,
not say 3 times a day, but okay.
hey, have you ever been to the Kleenex Museum in Des Moines?" You're like, "No, I no, I know." Hey,
I somehow got onto this thing where it tells me all these places in Iowa.
have you ever seen the Shetland pony up in Fairfax? No, no, I have. Ever see the tree in the middle of the road thing? No, no, I have no, no. Right?
Yeah, no,
And it's
I
either
have
that
been. Yes.
and restaurants and stuff. I go, God damn it! I got Saturday off. I go, I'm gonna go to this goddamn restaurant.
Oh, which one was it?
I went to Ottumwa,
Oh, you went to the loose meat
Iowa.
sandwich
The
place?
can Yes, the Canteen Lunch
Uh-huh.
restaurant. And actually, I had been. It's like underneath like a parking garage.
Oh, I didn't realize
It's
that.
in a parking garage actually.
Hmm.
And I've actually been in that parking garage because I went to a Comic Con across the street at the
Oh,
semi haunt. Huh?
is that where you had to run in to go take a whiz?
I probably did. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah,
But
okay.
at the semi haunted Hotel Ottumwa,
Mm-hmm.
and
Semi-haunted. Hmm.
semi haunted. And anyway, so I didn't even know it was there. I'm like, son of a bitch! I was here like 5 years ago. Like, I didn't know that. No, I
And I
had
was
no idea.
hungry. Who would have thought I was here and hungry? Oh.
Yeah, I know. I would have ate there. No, seriously, I would have. And I go, my wife talked my wife into going. I go, why don't we go? Why don't we go?
What? Your poor wife. I
And
apologize to her for this.
well, it's
Yes.
a trade off because there's some stuff she wanted to do in that part of the state. I said, okay, what's a trade
She's
off?
like, I'm a parking garage aficionado. I love to go see parking
Yeah,
garage.
she does. She just goes, hangs out at parking garages, and
I I've got a parking garage website where I
she
rate them all.
she impersonates like a parking person, and like she'll collect fees from like a free
That sounds like you.
parking garage. She's got like this orange vest she likes to wear.
Yeah, you'd be like standing at the gate. It'd be $5.
Yeah, we made like $400 that day. It was awesome. No, she wanted to go to the new Amish supermarket. So
Hey,
yeah,
those things are great.
yeah. If you enjoy those things,
If
yes,
you
yes,
like if you like spices and candy and
yep.
handmade shit, go to an
Check,
Amish
check, check.
store.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
And if you
on
also
your
like to
list,
be waited on by people who don't like seem to be repulsed by you,
I
that's a
was
good
probably
but
wearing more deodorant than they were, but anyway. So I went to this place. We went to this place,
yeah.
and it's just like a little square building,
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
it's got an old sign out front. It says, from 1927 or something, world
Right.
famous.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, let's check
Mm.
this out. It doesn't look very big inside,
Right. Yeah.
and
You may have to go in without me because if I go in, no one else is getting in.
when he sits around the restaurant, he really no.
Oh. Ha, ha,
And
ha.
it's like a horseshoe shaped counter, if you will, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
semicircle, whatever you want to call it. But
Sure.
and
Yeah.
I don't know, it probably seats less than 20 people.
Yeah.
I didn't really count it, but you'll have to take my word for it. But I'm like, okay. And we got a couple of empty seats. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it was meant to be. Here we go. All right.
Wow. You made it.
And it was very nice, very old timey looking inside. And we had a very nice waitress. She was very nice. And,
Oh, they
she's
actually
telling me
have
what's up.
waitresses? Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because it seems like the whole like staff is out like in the middle of this semicircle.
Uh-huh.
There's like a back room, I guess. I don't know what that's used for, but it seemed like most of the staff was like out in front.
Yeah. Hmm.
They like make like assemble your food like out in front. So
Where you can see it.
yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, what are you known for? What are you known for? She goes, well, loose meat sandwiches. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, what?
Like,
I go,
what
what
is a
is that?
loose meat? Yeah. What is that?
What is that for? Worldly men like myself. What does that mean?
Hmm.
So basically, it's a hamburger that has not been pressed. So it's just like loose hamburger, basically,
Oh, okay.
on
That's
a bun.
weird.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I love
Not even
hamburgers.
a
And she goes,
sloppy Joe. Not a sloppy Joe, huh?
no, it's not got like anything mixed in it with it. But
Mm, okay.
they're like, well, we could put all this ketchup, mustard, and pickles and whatever. I'm like, well, yeah, okay, mix it up, yeah.
Mix it
And
up.
it was good. It was
Really?
really good. It was good.
Huh. With the hamburgers not it's just loose hamburger.
It's hamburger that's been fried up, and it's
Yeah.
real, finely, chopped or whatever, mixed up or something. And
Uh-huh.
I go, this kind of reminds me of, being a little kid at home. My mom would, I think, made stuff like this, I think, because we think we were too poor to afford the sloppy Joe stuff. So
Yeah, we didn't get the manwich.
yeah, we couldn't afford the manwich. We
They're like,
had to pay for
yeah,
the.
this is the meal. There's no manwich. This is
They
the
had a
meal.
Cadillac payment to worry about, so yeah, we
That's
didn't.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah. We got all these
and
diamonds and furs. We can't be feeding children.
yeah, right. We had to lay off the staff we had, after a
Yeah.
while. So. And so
Our son's running around naked in the house. What do we care?
yeah, well, we don't care. Shut up. Such as and okay, so two weird things is like I wore like this Chicago Bears shirt as I like to wear, 'cause
It seems to be glued to you. Yes.
that's pretty much my whole wardrobe,
Yeah.
and like it seemed like half the people there are like from Chicago.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm from Joliet. Oh, really? Well, I'm from. Lake
They're like,
Forest. Oh
Bob
my
sent
God.
me this link and I came here to try it out.
Yeah, I go, I know this nitwit, this stalker nitwit I know that just keeps sending me bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he sounds like a charming young man.
Uh-huh.
And so that was weird because, like, I just figured these, like, die in the wool, locals that have never left, town or something like, oh, no, no, we're all from Chicago. I'm like, oh,
Really? Huh.
oh, that's weird. Okay. I wouldn't guess that, but I'm like, okay.
So would you go back?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I enjoyed
Oh,
it. Yeah.
see, look at that. I sent you
Now,
something.
I, I'm going to tell you what, this blew my mind. I thought this lady was putting me on.
Uh-huh.
She goes, oh, wait a minute. She goes, I'm going to walk to the top of the semicircle,
Mhm.
which is not a long walk, by the way. It's probably like,
Right.
maybe it's like 10 feet or so. She goes,
I
I'm going
am
to get,
gonna walk around your belly and I'm
yeah,
going
no,
to
your gravitational pull. And she goes, as I get closer to the top, I'm going to get bigger. I'm like,
okay.
bullshit, right? I'm like, this lady's high.
Right. Okay.
No, she starts doing it. I'm like, oh my God, she's getting bigger.
Uh-huh.
She goes, yes, the floor has over time leaned in a certain way, and
Uh-huh.
I'm actually walking uphill.
Oh, so it's like a mystery house or one of those kind of
Yeah, I'm
things
like,
too.
what magic
I
is
thought for a
this?
minute she knew about she like looked at your search history
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like, I like to see optical illusions of women getting bigger.
I'm getting bigger too. And no, I'm like, wow, you just blew my mind, man. I thought I was high
Uh,
for a minute. I'm like, oh, what?
what's in this loose meat?
What's in my Coca-Cola, man? What the fuck? You roofied me, man. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
There's LSD, man. I'm like TCH, man. What the
TCH.
fuck?
You never
I
get
don't
that
know.
right.
THC?
THC, I think,
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it. Got THC in my loose meat, man. No, I thought she was putting me on, though. You know what I'm saying? I thought she
Well,
was
that's
like, I'm
cool.
like, bullshit. Yeah, I'm
So
like,
it's like you got dinner and a show.
yeah. I'm like, wow. I mean, like, it's really, inexpensive. And uh,
Cool.
it was
See,
like,
look,
Coke.
I'm gonna send you more stuff. I'm gonna double my efforts.
It was Coke in a real bottle, like the
Oh,
old timey
really?
bottles, like, when we were like kids.
Yeah. Was it Mexican Coke or regular Coke?
That was racist, so I didn't think I would ask that.
Coke from Mexico.
Yeah, I didn't want to get all racist with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
Okay.
want.
Whatever.
I would go back, yes. So if you come up there,
Oh, you're gonna
um,
take me? That's
I
fantastic.
will take you because not far from there is a mall with a cool arcade
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah, you owe
has
me an arcade trip anyway, but
it's a flat fee, play as long as you want, but it's
and
got
all the loose
Funhouse.
meat you sandwiches you can eat.
Yeah, it's got Funhouse pinball and Black Knight pinball.
Oh,
It's got Galaga.
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah.
So are you in a real roundabout way trying to say thank you for sending me this?
Usually I don't like to do this, but I'm going to say thank you, Bob,
Oh,
for
thank
going
you.
out of your way and sending me 100 things to do.
Yeah.
And I
And
picked
I did
one.
one. Yeah, I picked one.
It was a little bit of a road trip for me, but I'm glad I went. It was good food. I would recommend it. Yeah, if you're in a Tumwa, go to the canteen lunch. It was very good.
Canteen. Well,
Yeah,
aren't you glad I'm looking out for you?
and I tipped well too, by the way.
Oh, really? You're like you give her like some change and you go, if you walk up around the half circle,
Wait,
it'll look like more.
if you can get yourself small again, I'm going to add in $1 to this tip right now. Holy crap, she did it!
She did it.
Yeah, so just go there for the
Yeah.
show. You don't have to go there for the food. Just be like, hey, could you?
You're like, honey, I'm gonna walk up to the end of the semicircle and drop my
Yeah,
pants.
yeah. You want to sit like by the wall though, where the
Yeah.
counter meets the wall.
Okay.
You want to sit right there like
Gotcha.
we did. to get the full effect.
The full, yeah, they get the full show.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. Well, look at that.
yeah. It's like the mystery spot and a place to eat too. So,
Yeah, somebody was there who looked larger than you.
well, I don't mean large. I don't mean like that. No, tall.
Taller.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
girthier, taller.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. There's something to that.